Hello and welcome to the staircase where I tell it to you in black and white so you can step up to the top. Today as I was driving down the road I had an idea about gassy thoughts, and it sounded so classy that I just thought I have to share this. It reminded me of a story that I heard a long time ago from a teacher of mine about this guy that was driving down the road in his BMW and going up a steep hill with a stop sign up ahead. And when he stopped, there was a box truck right in front of him, actually at the stop sign. When it came time for the truck to go, the truck rolled back just a little bit and tapped the bumper of the BMW. So this guy, puts his car in park, pulls his parking gear out, and he just gets out of the car and he is angry. He goes after the truck driver and he's just yelling at him, "I can't believe you rolled back. You this and you that," just calling him names and all that stuff. "Come out here, let's inspect the damage." So of course the truck driver gets out and apologizes, and they get down, and of course the truck driver now is angry because this guy is calling him names. So they get back to inspect the damage and realize that there was absolutely no damage. The truck had rolled back and the rubber things that the bumper had touched just perfectly the rubber things of the bumper of the BMW. This was one of these old models. So of course the guy feels entitled and feels like he needs to continue to give this guy a piece of his mind. So he says, "Well, you better watch what you do next time, blah blah blah." He sends him, he's still angry, or acting angry at least, sends him back to the truck, and of course the trucker goes on his way. And then the guy comes back and sits in the car where his wife is sitting there just twirling her thumbs, just thinking about nothing. And of course the guy goes, "Wow, there was no damage. What happened? Why did I just do that?" And his wife, of course the wiser, turned around and said, "Because you allowed yourself to." And you see, what happens is that he reacted as opposed to responding. When you go to the doctor and they give you a shot for something and you have a reaction to the medicine or to the shot, you're having something that is negative. While when they say, "Oh, you are responding to the medicine," then something is actually acting in a positive way. So he reacted as opposed to responding. He blew up when all he had to do was think, "Wait, what if there's no damage? Would it have been worth all that heartache, all that time, all that annoying moment that he made himself have, he made his wife have, and he made the truck driver had?" It could have been absolutely nothing from the beginning. He could have gotten out, look at the damage, and realized there was none, and going, "Hey, no big deal. It's all good," right? And everybody would have had a better night. So what I want to do here is teach you an easy way to separate yourself or defuse yourself from those thoughts, from the thoughts of anger, from negative thoughts that may be holding you back or limiting you in some way. And I found an easy way to explain that was to think about our mind as if it were a set of drawers, or a keepsake box, or a toolbox, something that has drawers where you can put different things. Kind of like an email inbox where you have these folders where you can put all the emails from mom, all the emails from business, and organize that in some way. You can do the same thing with your mind if you're just aware of those thoughts. So next time you find yourself thinking, "Oh, I'm stupid, I'm an idiot," or whatever it is that maybe you say to yourself, maybe you don't, I hope you don't, but if you do, when you catch yourself doing that, when you catch yourself saying that, suspend those thoughts for just a moment, hold them outside and think, "Wait, that's just a thought," and put it in a drawer and wait it out. Because thoughts have different states of matter, just like any other matter. They can be solid, they can be liquid, they can be gassy. They can be anything in those, and they can transfer from one to the other. For example, maybe the first video you saw of me was just a gassy thought where you thought, "Well, this guy, maybe he knows a couple of things that he can teach me, but I'm not really too sure." That thought was still gassy. Maybe the second video solidified it a little more and you went, maybe he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Maybe this video makes it to where that thought is completely solid, and all the things that you and I can do together if we start this coaching relationship, and that thought becomes more solid. Just like that, there are some thoughts that were not worth having, and they can be more gassy. You can allow them to be like a water thought. "Oh, I'm so angry at this guy because he just hit me." And then when you come back and check on it after sitting down and realizing there was no damage, you might open that drawer and find out that that thought has turned to gas and disappeared. So think about separating your thoughts. Think about separating the judgments that you have about yourself, the conceptualizations, when you call yourself names, when you call others names, all those things that are really useless in the whole scheme of things. All the things, all the thoughts that don't serve the greater purpose that you have for your life, that don't serve your value, your goals, all the things that are not getting you closer in any way to your goals, you can simply just put in a thought of, maybe. Just put them in that drawer, close it up, and you can leave those thoughts there, and they can no longer bother you until there are some facts that make those thoughts more believable, more real, and more solid into those states of matter. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. In ACT therapy, we call that diffusion, diffusing from those thoughts that are negative, that keep us down and hold us back. So if you have any doubts that I can help you do this, and that I can help you step up to the next level of success in your life, then please give me a call, because I would love to show you a few things that might change your mind. And of course, if you don't have doubts, then feel free to call me anytime, and let's go ahead and set up your coaching session today. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.